So she is now 4 feet long at 22 months old, and I achieved this on a feeding cycle. So most of this year so far, since February, she's been eating a small rat every 16 to 19 days. Towards the end of this month, she's going to switch to 14 days, and then she'll be off food completely for about 10 weeks or so. That's going to slowly increase until she is an adult, and then she will be off of food from November till mid to late February. So she's growing great. Obviously 4 feet at less than 2 years old. As you can see, she's extremely muscular. She's very lean, very healthy, and this food cycling is something that I'm doing with almost all my boas. It's worked out tremendously for me. There's no need to feed them the same way year round. In fact, it's, in my opinion, better to food cycle. Now, some people like to say, oh, you starve them and then you power feed them. No, if you do that, you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to power feed them and then starve them. You're supposed to feed them slightly more often from late summer through the fall. They might get 1 or 2 more meals than normal during that time. And then the adults, it's 3 months. It's basically doing the type of feeding they would receive in the wild, because the wet season is when they eat most of their food in the wild. In the dry season, they eat very little, if not nothing. So it helps balance the muscle with the fat. It helps keep them much leaner and healthier. The big, huge boas you see that are 50 or 60 pounds are almost never healthy. People show them off and they say, oh, they look good. They don't. You have the wrong impression of what boas are supposed to look like. If you look at the boas that are in the wild that are healthy, not the sick animals, but the healthy animals, they have a nice, lean, muscular body. And of course, the ones that get really big, they're going to get big. But the people that are feeding jumbo rats and they're doing it every 2 weeks, don't listen to them. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That is a horrendous thing to do for your animal, and nearly all boas in captivity are overfed and overweight. So check out food cycling if you can. I definitely suggest it. It's worked out phenomenal for all my animals. They all grow at a great rate. They're all healthy. I'm constantly getting compliments from the herpetologists I speak with, from the vets I speak with, about how healthy they are, especially compared to most of the boas they see in captivity that are getting brought into their offices. So, I'm not saying this to boost my ego at all. I'm just trying to push proper feeding for these animals. I'm sick and tired of seeing them overfed. So feed your snakes properly. Don't overfeed. Don't listen to the people that say they need tiny cages and a bunch of food, because they're fucking idiots. All right, be safe.